Yes, my people, it's your boy Rank Games here, and don't forget the 95. We're back. Welcome to episode 2 of season 2, and we are back with a bang. What happened last time? So, there is a lot to get through actually in this episode. There's a few things I want to say. We need to shake some things up. So, as it appears, we have won every game so far, which obviously is a positive. However, when you look back and see what's been going on, I've got the best striker in the world right now, which is very clear. He's not getting any younger as well. He's 32 years old. I've spent 75 million, I think it was, on him, and he hasn't scored yet. And to be fair, when you add the fact that last season Benjamin Šeško wasn't really scoring, I now believe it's time for a formation change. So that's what I've done. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but let's quickly recap and have a look at what happened at the end of episode 1. So we beat Brentford. This was the last game that was played off camera. We beat Brentford 2-0. De Ligt and Mbeumo, who scored against his former club, he probably didn't celebrate. That's what we hoped for anyway. And then we went on to win 7-2 in the Carabao Cup, and the goals were going. It was a madness. Amir Ibrahimov, who's an academy player. I've actually seen him play in real life. He's a really good player. Hopefully he makes the first team in real life at some point. But we managed to win 7-2. Šeško got a brace, which is always nice. Dalot, Dorgu, Amir, Cunha, also scoring. It was a massive win, and it's also a big confidence boost because what I did is I played a back three still in this game, but I rested a lot of players and gave debuts to a few of my players, as well as allowing some youth players to come in, which I think was the most important thing. That saw Amir come in. He played 90 as well. He played 90 minutes. He's doing his thing. And it's funny because as soon as he played well. I then knocked him straight back to the 21s again. He is only 18 though, so his future is bright. His future is brighter than mine. So hopefully we can integrate him just like we did Obi last season in both Carabao and FA Cup ties. But yeah, before I show you the new formation that I've made, which is supposed to help Harry Kane score goals because he hasn't, Harry Kane and Šeško actually, this is what we're going to do today. In today's episode, we have Champions League football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play more than 2 games only if we play against a top team. Pause. I said top so many times. So we've got Tottenham, we've got Spurs and Benfica is what we're going to play today. I'm not going to count the Lyon game because I feel like that should be fine anyway. In future months, it probably will be 3 games a month, depending on the opposition and who we are facing. But the idea is to at least play 1 Champions League game every episode if we are still in the Champions League at that point. So the intros are done. Let me go and show you the new formation inspired by Carrick himself. And here we are. This is the new formation that we're going to be rolling out. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, if it's not broken, there's no need to fix it. However, Kane's got 0 goals. And I think for my team to win a league title or a Champions League title, Kane needs to be firing. I think if you can get your striker scoring more than everybody else, that gives you a big opportunity to win something. So that's what we're going to do. My aim is to get this guy scoring. Hopefully he scores against his former club today. That would be fantastic, actually. But that is the plan. And this does actually get the best out of every single player that's on the pitch. And that is the most important thing. Can we get the best out of our players? So with that being said, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. We are now at 60 plus by the time this video comes out. Trying to get to 100. I appreciate your support every time. Thank you for those that are watching still. I respect and I rate you guys highly. Also, if you guys have suggestions on future players that I should be looking at, don't hesitate to drop that in the chat as well. The formation changes here. Hopefully, we don't start losing because of it. There's going to be some familiarity to get used to for some of these players. But we have time. I feel like once we get into a groove, if we do hit a slump, I think we'll pick points up. And that's the most important thing. Now that we're level, we are doing something. Let me show you the league table before we get into the first game against Tottenham though. I shall see you at the league table. So, 4 wins from 4. We've got the exact same goal difference as Manchester City. Very interesting. The champions Liverpool are in 3rd, who've won the league back to back. They cannot win it a 3rd time. Hopefully, us or anybody else can stop them, but primarily us. That's what we're looking for. Arsenal 4th, Chelsea 5th. It's not bad, actually. The league table is quite realistic at the moment. Surprised Sunderland have started very poorly. Palace have also fallen. And Ipswich, to be fair, they're there where they're meant to be. Other than that, no real surprises. So yeah, let's get straight into this game. Let's get straight into the game. It's a big game against Spurs. By the time of recording, United have beaten Spurs 2-0 and Romero has lost his head and tried to take Casemiro's leg off. I'm here for it. I did think Romero was going to lose his head, to be fair, and I'm glad he did. He picked the right game. Easy 3 points in the end. We dominated the game from start to finish. Can we dominate the game in this save, though? That's the most important thing. Let's go. You've already seen the lineup. You've already seen what's going to happen. Let's go and recreate the goal score line in real life. And if Romero wants to get sent off, that would be great. He's also transfer listed, actually, by Spurs for 62 million in this save. Could he be someone I sign? I've got enough centre-backs already, but he's on the list. So if I have any injury problems, this probably will be Maguire's last year, so who knows? Time will tell. Let's go into the match. It's Man United versus Spurs. It's next, it's now, and it's live. And here we are at the team news. Udogie, Garcia, Kudos and Richarlison enter. Means they're taking me a little bit seriously. Spence, Sarr, Johnson and Tell hit the bench or are injured. Romero is captain. This is something. This is absolutely something. I'll be honest, I think... they're playing Eric Garcia in midfield, I think. Interesting. But I feel like they do have a good squad. You can't doubt the squad that they have. I think they do have a good squad, to be honest with you. So do we, though. Look at what we got on the bench compared to them. Our bench can make their lineup. And this is what I've looked to achieve this whole time. It's about making sure when a player gets injured or has to come off, it's almost like a like-for-like replacement. I haven't really got any excuses this season, although I think winning the league from finishing fifth is a tough ask, and that's simply because we've made so many changes. Got a new number one, got two new centre-backs who've never played with each other before, got two new midfielders that have never played with each other before, and then the attacking three, 2 out of 3 have played with each other before. So it's all brand new from back to front. Pause. But without further ado, let's get into the game. It's time. We ain't got any excuses. We're at home. Win your home games, you win the league. Let's go and do it. 5 from 5 is what I'm looking for. And here we go. No excuses at all. 3 points is what we've come for. We're at home. 3 points is what we're taking. No doubt. Let's go and win this game. I'm intrigued to see what we do to support Harry Kane and, just the forward play in this game. That's the most important thing. Liverpool score already. That was very quick. But let's see how our attackers do in this game. First game in a new formation. Same formation as Spurs, interestingly enough. So we'll see. No highlight yet, but we've been dominating so far. 28 minutes played. We've had 10 shots. They've had none. And here we go with the first highlight. As I was talking, the first highlight is here. Kulusevski. Oh, Dorgu wins it back perfectly. This is a good start. Oh, we're in behind. It's Bruno Fernandes. The rain is going down heavy, boy. Back to Bruno Fernandes. And El Capitan. Oh, it's not. It's an own goal. We were talking about Romero before. In real life, he gets a red card. In the game, he gets an own goal. Written in the stars. How's Bruno? Surely that was going in anyway from Bruno. It seems a bit harsh to give that as a own goal and not give that to Bruno. Either way, we'll take it. Wow, Liverpool are 4-0 up after 21 minutes. That is crazy. But it's a good start from us. 11 shots to their 0. This is the first game I think we've dominated like this. And it's against a big team. If you want to class Spurs as a big team, that is. Second highlight. Here we go again. Bruno on the corner. It's a good cross. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a penalty. It's handball. Let me make sure. Kane's taking it. It's a yellow card as well. Couldn't have asked for a better start. It will be Kane versus Vicario. He's going to take his time. Hopefully he doesn't miss this. Harry Kane. 2-0. Roof of the net. We are not playing. And you know what? I respect it. No celebration. No celebration. Just trots back to the halfway line. It's actually a really good penalty as well, you know. Put 2 keepers there. They ain't saving it. I respect the jog back. No celebration, just trots back to the halfway line. It's taken Spurs 40 minutes before they've got their first shot on goal. And it's another highlight. this formation change could be big for us this season. Upamecano to Rudiger. Rudiger finds Kane. Oh, that's brilliant. Elliot Anderson. Oh, and that's the game. That would have wrapped up the game. That was good football from us. We've made it to half-time, and 2 Spurs players, well, one former Spurs, and the other current Spurs have scored for United. So this takes us top of the league so far, simply because City have only got 1 goal. It's been a good first half. This is how it ended in real life, but we're only at half-time. We've had 16 shots. This is the most shots we've had against a big team, to be honest with you, where it's been this dominant. We're dominating possession. We're dominating the shots on goal and on target. XG is fantastic. Passing has been better. I think we might be onto something here. I think we might be. Let's get to the 65th minute. If we're still in the ascendancy, I'll start to introduce certain players into the game that haven't played yet. And if you're liking the first half so far, please don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more where this has come from. Welcome, and thank you again for tuning in. I still can't get over the fact that they're playing Eric Garcia in midfield. Like, you couldn't sign another player. Very strange from Spurs, but it is Spurs. Let's go into the second half and let's wrap this one up with a condom. Pause. How can we do better than the first half? By scoring 2 or 3 in the second. I'm going to kick off with another highlight. Oh, Spurs. They get a shot with Cobo. Makes his first save. To be honest, I feel like that's probably the first time. It is the first save he's had to make, because the first one on target. Spurs. Shocking. Liverpool are 5-0 up. Raymond. United are moving the ball well. It's a good switch from Ahmad to Mbumo. I was toying with playing him on the right or the left, but wasn't too sure what to do. But he seems to be fine playing either or. Oh my days, he's hit the post. I thought that went in. It's good work again. Cunha's going to make an introduction and replace him shortly. It's Dallo. He gets it back to Fernandes, to Højlund, to Anderson, to Dorgu, who's got no support on the left. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, and it's cleared, it looks like. Upamecano. United are just attack. This is what we pay our money for, though. This is what we talk about in training, off camera. Elliot. Hey, this is like watching us in real life at the moment. We're moving the ball around. It's back to Elliot. That's a foul. Get him off, ref. Get him off. And Boomer might be injured. Hopefully he's not. Poro is going to take a yellow. If this is a highlight, this might be a goal, you know. It's Bruno. I think he hit the crossbar with that one. We're going to keep the highlight. No, we are not. Once again, we start the second half how we ended the first half. It's a good start. It's been a really good start. 60th minute, Cunha will come off. Spurs have the ball. Looks like they're going to try and make a game of this here. Dorgu to Simmons. Simmons to Richarlison. And they've skied that. Not a good attempt at all. They've skied that. I thought it might be game on. Think again. Brentford have equalised as well. So we're firmly in first now. Although Liverpool scoring 5 scares the hell out of me. It's Bruno. Oh, Bruno's taking him on perfectly. Kulusevski, I think that is. He's gone past him. And he's found Kane. And Kane finds Mbumo. And it's a good save, you know. Vicario done really well in real life as well. We go again, another highlight. Vicario is actually the best player on the pitch at the moment. He's made so many saves as well. They've given it away to Wharton. Wharton's found Ahmad. Ahmad's found Kane. Oh, and that's to kill the game and kill his old team off. Hasn't managed it. Brentford now lead 2-1. So we're going to go 3 points clear of Manchester City as things stand. Cunha and Wharton are on, by the way, just in case you didn't know. And just like that, there was nothing more to add in the game. We've got the 3 points. It's a big one as well in our title contentions. We now go 3 points clear of Liverpool and Manchester City. If you look at the other scores, Chelsea won 2-1. City ended up losing 2-1. Liverpool 6-1 win against Sunderland. Norwich and Leicester draw 2-2. Arsenal yet to play. And Forest and Ipswich yet to play as well. Either way, none of that stuff affects me. We will stay top of the Premier League, hopefully, by the end of this episode. If there's nothing else to show you in terms of score lines from other situations, injuries, we will go straight into the lineup for the Champions League game. Our first Champions League game of the save. I'll see you at the lineup where we'll face Benfica. So what I didn't say was Harry Kane actually was substituted for Šeško in the 77th minute. He did have an injury. The positive thing is he's only out between 1 to 3 days. So that is the best thing that could possibly happen, because the idea of the formation change was to ensure that we got the best out of him and Šeško when they played. So our next game now is going to be against Lyon, which is going to be off camera. So we'll come back for the final game of the episode, which will be, as I said before, against Benfica. I'll see you at the Benfica lineup. And we return back from the last game, which was against Lyon, and we picked up a 4-0 win. Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, and Cunha with a brace. Interestingly enough, I knew Cunha would actually fire on the left side. He's done really well, to be honest. And that's where we're going to keep him. In this game now against Benfica, what we're going to do is we're going to actually keep Cunha on the left because he showed that he should be playing. I believe he was the man of the match as well. Also, I just wanted to show you something. Bruno Fernandes, obviously, is getting on. He's 31 now in save. And I've found the perfect replacement for season 3, if he's still available, that is. And the reason why I'm showing you him now is because he's had attention from Saudi. And you know, when they come with a blank checkbook, it's very difficult for a player not to stay. Let me show you who I'm talking about. Man United fan, Cole Palmer. Now, he's somebody that is definitely the future of Man United if I can get this deal done. It's also someone I believe is on our wish list in real life if Bruno Fernandes is to leave in the summer in real life. But yeah, I thought, let me show you Cole Palmer because he's actually generated interest from Al Ittihad, who definitely can afford this 85 to 130 million valuation. We're now scouting him to see how much he's going to cost. Obviously, we cannot afford him now, but in the future, if Bruno does go, 24-year-old Cole Palmer would be perfect. He would be perfect. With that being said, let's go into the next game where we'll face Benfica and keep our 100% record. That is the idea anyway. Let's go to the lineup. When you're playing well, you do start to generate interest from other clubs. Exhibit A, Euro, Madrid. B, Ahmad, PSG, Inter Milan. C, Inter Milan for Fernandes. D, Chelsea for Cunha. E, Chelsea from Bumo. F, Chelsea for Šeško. G, Real Madrid for De Ligt. It's crazy, but yeah, this is going to be our lineup. I'm going to keep Mainu in, and Baliba's going to stay in as well. Back four, Shaw's going to enter as he sat out for a little while. I believe this is going to be a tough game. Harry Kane's going to start. Fernandes is going to start. Cunha's going to keep his place after scoring a brace in the previous game, as well as Ahmad. Hopefully we can get a result here. Before we go into the game, please don't forget to subscribe. As I said before, road to 100 subscribers. Can we do it? I believe we can. Thank you very much for watching up to this point if you're still here. But less of the pleasantries. Let's go straight into the game. It's Man United, and we're facing Benfica, and it's away. And here we are, about to play a game. Let's see who we recognise in this team. So they got Guerrero, who's big. Pause. Trubin won goalkeeper of the season, goalkeeper of the year. Rios is brilliant. Excellent dribbler. Used to play futsal. That's how I recognise him. But nothing significant. Their striker as well, Pavlidis. Oh, and Sheldrop is also a big player. Someone to look out for. Esposito's actually quite good as well. He's got a brother, I believe, who's also a big player. But yeah, let's get straight into this game. Another win would be fantastic. This is probably going to be our toughest game of the episode, I would say, because Spurs posed no threat at all. Tougher on paper, but performance-wise, Spurs did what they did in real life. Didn't really show up against United. Hopefully, Benfica play the same, because another easy game would be fantastic. Let's go out there and win. See you in the game. We are on a roll. We won a lot of games in a row, and we're trying to continue that here. Benfica in the past have definitely given us games in the Champions League, and I didn't even check to see how well they're doing in their league, but I'm pretty sure they are going to pose some sort of threat in this game because they always do. Domestically, they're a big team, but also foreignly, they're actually quite big too. Pause. They've made it to a few European finals. I'm sure they've won a few European Cups, actually. So this will be a good game. First game in the Champions League on the channel. As I said, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We are on a very long journey. Please stay tuned if you want to enjoy the ride. Without further ado, let's get straight into this match. We're away from home and they kick it out straight away, but the wrong end. What a start that is. There's two very big games going on in the Champions League outside of ours, and that's Barcelona versus AC Milan. It'll be very nice to see what happens in that game, as well as PSG versus Atletico. Also, Bayern are losing 1-0 against Feyenoord. I reckon by the time it hits the 90th minute, that will most certainly change. But it's a good start from Feyenoord nonetheless. Inter have also just taken the lead. 24 minutes played, no highlight yet. And as I say that, we're in. And it is going to be Benfica on the attack who are moving it around, but they seem to be going backwards, which isn't the best way to go. But they managed to move it to the right side. Oh, when you thought Shaw was going to take it. Ooh, Luca Bacchio gets the first shot off. And the highlight seems like it's going to continue. Is it going to continue? Survey says it is going to continue. It's Kobe, back to Martinez. Euro. He's getting another opportunity to play and he gives it away to Sheldrop and he plays it to the striker. But the ball just isn't good enough. That's what we need to see all game long. Euro has another opportunity to Ahmad. Back to Euro who gives it away again. I might have to sub this guy off at this rate. Can't complete a pass. It's good, Paul. It's Bruno. Cunha runs into trouble now. It's not been the best first half from us. We don't seem all that convincing at the moment. Which is a bit wild considering how well we've done in the league so far. But the Champions League is a different kettle of fish. And Bacchio, Le Mans with the save. He's now second choice. Wonder how he feels about being second choice. That's a whole different discussion, but as of right now, he's performing still. It's another highlight. It's theirs again. Oh, well done, Menu. Euro's got me shook every time he gets the ball. It's like he just wants to give it away. But we're moving the ball around really well. And Shaw finds Ahmad. And Ahmad finds Harry Kane. And Harry Kane does what Harry Kane does. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. That has to be a goal, surely. And it is. I was thinking he's way onside. Yep, way onside. Ahmad, Kane, back of the net. That's what we want to see. And it's a good finish. Trubin, no chance. And he's a fantastic keeper. But he ain't stopping that. This is the start we needed and wanted. Can we score again before half time? They've gone long. I'm expecting us to win that. And we don't. Benfica on the attack here. Dedic goes past Shaw with ease. Pulls it back to Luca Bacchio. He's been dangerous. And he finds the back of the net. Instant reply. Instant reply. And I think it did take a deflection on his way, to be fair. We were in the lead for about a minute. Luca Bacchio strikes it. Don't know who it comes off of, but it wrong foots Le Mans. Both keepers have been beaten here in the first 38 minutes. It's not over, apparently. As Trubin is going to hold it. Seems like he wants to waste time, which is a very strange thing to do with 5.5 minutes. 6 minutes to go. Wow. Just like that, we're behind. And we're appealing for offside. I'm hoping it's going to be given, but this could be our first loss of the season. And it is disallowed, thank heavens. I was a little bit worried there. Just a little bit. Oh, he was way offside. I did not see that though, but he was way offside. That gives us an opportunity now to brace ourselves for half-time. Instead of being 2-1 down, it's going to stay 1-1, at least at this point. Arsenal winning. We are drawing. Benfica are doing exactly what I thought they would be doing. They are challenging us, which is expected, especially being away. Oh, Harry Kane. Harry Kane's got a brace. It seems like we might have waken up the beast here. We might have woken up the beast. It's a very good header, straight off the post, comes back to him, open goal, finish. That's what we do. Funny enough, that's the position that Harry Kane? That's the position that Harry Maguire would be in. But he's not even in the squad today. So that's interesting that he managed to score that. But yes, we've made it to half time now. 2-1 up. And things are going how I wanted them to go, to be honest. Our striker's being fed. And he's eating. He's finishing. 2-1 up. I think we deserve the lead as well when you look at it. 53% of the ball. 10 shots. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And that's all you can ask for. Best player on the pitch has been Harry Kane. Fernandes hasn't really done anything. Cunha hasn't really done anything. But to go up 2-1 is very impressive. Luka Bacchio is obviously their biggest threat, and he's the only one that's really been showing up in all of the highlights for the most part. We need to silence him in the second half. But all in all, with my second string team, because this is ultimately my second string team, barring Kane, Cunha, Fernandes, all the rest, and you could probably argue Shaw and Dalot, but all the rest are my second stringers really. So very proud of them. But let's go straight into the second half and see if we can hold them off or score more goals, because that's what we're here to see. Thank you very much if you're still watching at this point. As I said, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and let's go into the second half where we complete this game with a victory. So just one change is going to be made here. I'm going to take Fernandes off. He hasn't done anything and he's aggressive, whatever that looks like, but he's not getting sent off in this game, so I'm taking him off. And Bumo's going to make an appearance, first game in the Champions League, I believe, for him. Other than that, that's all we're going to do right now. We're going to go straight into the game again, and hopefully we can hold them off, or better yet, win. There's not long left in this game. A win is what we're looking for. A draw at the very least, but a win away from home would be massive. It'll send out a big message to all the other teams in the Champions League that Harry Kane is here, firing, and so is Man United. We're not in the Champions League just to participate. We're in to win it. I'm not sure if our squad looks like a winning squad, but we'll go game by game. You got Arsenal dominating Club Brugge 5-1. Barcelona still winning 1-0. As I thought, Bayern are 2-1 up. Inter are 5-1 up. Liverpool 1-0 up. City are 3-1 up. And PSG have just scored to make it 1-0 against Atletico. So it seems like that's going to be the winners there. Can we hold on? There's 5 minutes to go, and there's a highlight, and it's for Benfica, who have the ball in a very dangerous position, actually. It's a very good tackle from Ahmad. Can we go down the other end and score? Cunha, who's on a yellow. Tried to find Kane early. Probably not the best idea. They get the ball back. Is he offside again? He's put the ball in the back of the net. Pavlidis, what a finish. Will it count though? Or will this be the second offside? He kind of looked offside again to me. And it is disallowed again. I thought he was way off again. It's either he's unlucky or this guy does not know the offside rule. Let's have a look. Do you know what? That was very good from, I think that was Martinez. I believe that was Martinez. Very good step up, very good line. And it seems like we may hold on for a victory here. Got 2.5 minutes to go. Can we hold on? Well, they're saying that Cunha's having a stinker. Dahl on the left. It's a brilliant pass to Guerrero. He's offside again, you know. That could be a hat-trick of offsides. He looked like he was off again. Slightly ahead of play. I don't know if the first guy was off or the second guy was off, but he did look like he was off again. Oh, it counts this time. Interesting. He looked like he was ahead of the play. Surely that's another offside call. Well, it seems like this game is going to end 2-2 then. So, the game ends 2-2. I did say at the start of the game that I would take a 2-2 draw. It's just annoying where it's come. It's a bit painful because it happened at the end of the game, but I guess that's how it goes. I'm actually quite shocked Cunha got a 5.9. That is shocking. Harry Kane, I guess, will be man of the match in this one. We're not going to take the 3 points, but we're going to stay in the top 8, I believe, which is automatic qualification to the last 16 of the Champions League of this new format. But yeah, there's nothing else to show. I'll take you back and I'll show you the result against Bournemouth. Before we end the episode off, I'll see you at the result of the Bournemouth game now. So as you guys know, Cole Palmer is my primary #1 target if Bruno Fernandes happens to step away. So
with that being said, I did actually scout Cole Palmer, and originally I think it said 77 million to 120 million or something like that. We're looking at 179 million to 234 million. 4 stars, 4 stars. Now let's look at his actual stats. Crazy stats. Crossing 16, dribbling 17. He'd be the perfect replacement. He would be phenomenal, to be honest. So he's going to stay on the list. I'm actually going to see, if I ask his agent, what will they say? 177 to 231. I'd have to get a lot for Bruno, or the board would have to actually give me a lot of money. But to spend this amount of money, it's only going to be one player. That is for sure. But interestingly enough, let me show you the result of the game against Bournemouth, because a certain somebody scored, and I think he could be the perfect replacement if I keep Bruno until retirement, because the only way this guy is going to be able to succeed is if Bruno stays with him until retirement. But let me show you what happened in the game so you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So we're keeping it green as we stay undefeated in the Premier League, and Cunha with the late finisher to kill the game off completely. But Ibrahimov, for some reason, he's scoring every single time I put him on the pitch. He scored again. And I thought to myself, even though he's now injured, as you can see, I don't know how long he's out for, but I thought to myself, I don't have a replacement number 10 or a backup number 10 for Bruno Fernandes if or so he gets injured. And looking at this guy, he seems like the perfect guy. So if I don't get Cole Palmer, this guy, this youngster, could definitely be the person I put through. What an end to the episode this has been. We've won every single game we've shown, which is different compared to what happened last time in the season before. We're on a winning run again. Moving forward though, in the next episode, we'll be facing Tottenham away and Newcastle away. So please stay tuned for that. Depending on how these results go, I may play against Porto. There is a lot of games in this month. A lot. It's the biggest. It might be the biggest month I'm going to have all season long. And this is also where your season could fall apart with injuries and results. So I've got to be careful. As of right now, we're top of the league. Let me go and show you that. We are 2 points clear of the current Premier League champions with a game in hand. So we can make it 5 points if we beat Newcastle away. If we beat Everton away rather than Newcastle. Don't know where I got Newcastle from. Also, Chelsea face Arsenal as well at the same time. So this is going to be an interesting save. Crystal Palace are bottom of the league as well. They look like they're down already. You got Palace that look like they're down. You got Ipswich that look like they're down. And I don't see how Everton as well. I don't know how Everton, such a big club, are in such a position. And we're facing them next. With all that being said, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. We're on a winning streak. Can we continue it? We'll find out in the next episode of this Man United Career Mode. And if you're still here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your boy Rank Games. Don't forget the 95 on the way out. And I'll see you for episode 3. Peace.